Today I want to tell you about John, a wheat farmer in Australia. Like most of his mates, John works 7 days a week, all year round, to plant, grow and harvest his wheat. But the problem is, when John delivers his wheat to a buyer, he might not get paid. All around the world, farmers just like John are exposed to this risk. Globally, we see agriculture as risky business, but it doesn't have to be this way. Farmers should get paid for what they deliver, when they deliver. Banks and buyers should have live visibility of their positions. And consumers, like you and me, should know exactly where our food really comes from. My name's Emma Weston, and I'm a grain grower. I'm also a co-founder at Full Profile. At Full Profile, we develop commodity management and settlement solutions for agriculture. Today, I'm going to show you how our agri-digital platform uses the power of blockchain to address the risks and inefficiencies in our agri-supply chains, helping farmers just like John. Like I said, when John delivers his wheat to a buyer, he might not get paid. These farmer-to-buyer transactions are not only risky, but also inefficient. Contracts are paper-based, if they're done at all. Receipts are handwritten, and they're filed in glove boxes and ashtrays. And buyers employ teams of people just to manually process delivery information. Let me show you how AgriDigital solves all these problems. Here you can see Grain Buyer Co.'s dashboard with historical prices, deliveries received, and payments made to farmers. To buy grain, we simply select a smart contract from the AgriDigital contract library. Yesterday's details are pre-populated, and we're going to go with those. So all we need to change is the price. We save this, and the price and contract terms are automatically pushed out to all AgriDigital farmers. Right there in the paddock, in real time, on his mobile, John can instantly create a contract. To accept the price, he enters the tonnage he wishes to sell, and the contract automatically appears for both the buyer and John. Back to buyer's desktop, and we can see the main conditions of the contract, including relevant certifications, such as John's organic farmer status. Now, this is important for tracking the provenance of his grain all the way through the supply chain. If the buyer wishes to, they can allocate this purchase to a finance facility. We have 3 facilities in place here, but we're going to go with the cash and carry with Bank One. By clicking here, we initiate an inventory finance smart contract that we will use to purchase John's wheat. Let's fast forward a few months to harvest. John's now ready to deliver. He drives his truck to the buyer's silo, where the scale and the testing station are integrated with the AgriDigital platform. To demonstrate, let me place this 10-ton bag of wheat on our Finovate scale. All done. As you can see, the weight and the quality information are automatically sent to AgriDigital and recorded on the blockchain. This allows the smart contract to auto-calculate the value of John's wheat. What happens next? First, AgriDigital verifies that the buyer has sufficient funds to pay for the wheat and reserves those for John. Secondly, AgriDigital notifies John that the money is there and he can unload his wheat. This is huge. For the first time ever, John can deliver his wheat in the confidence that he will be paid. AgriDigital has removed the counterparty risk that all buyers in reality present to farmers, and the benefits continue. John receives a mobile notification that he has been paid. He clicks to the receipt, and he can see that the smart contract has automatically deducted and remitted his research levies. So no more filing in ashtrays or mailing of cheques. And the benefits are for buyer as well. Back to the dashboard, we have a real-time overview of the business with the price that we created, the increased delivery volume, and the payment that we just made. So no more manual data entry or massive Excel spreadsheets. Today, we created a number of transactions on the blockchain, which you can see in the box here, as well as listed in the transaction table, time-stamped, and with a description next to each hash value. Today we paid using our own AgriDigital coin, which is pegged 1-to-1 with the Aussie dollar. But of course, AgriDigital has the option to settle off-chain with traditional banks as well as the crypto banks and inventory finance providers of the future. So financiers like banks benefit too. If we now go to the bank's AgriDigital portal, we can see from the bank's perspective how much grain has come into their ownership, as well as the funds drawn down by their many buyer customers, all on a live basis. This is crucial. Now, banks don't have to spend time and money reconciling spreadsheets, as well as monitoring market prices from unreliable sources. At Full Profile, we understand the complexities of agriculture. Our team has grown, harvested, sold, traded, financed, and more. And we're proven experts at bringing tech solutions to this industry, having successfully built and sold 2 ag-tech businesses. The AgriDigital platform that I showed today helps farmers get paid immediately, de-risks financing for banks and buyers, and lets all of us track our food from paddock to plate. At Full Profile, we aim to revolutionise agriculture. We're working with leading banks and regulators to launch the first ever settlement of physical agri-commodities on a blockchain, and we'll be live in market in Canada next year. But I'm not talking about the agri-supply chain of the future, because next month we'll be live in market in Australia, helping hundreds of farmers just like John. Trust and transparency are coming to agriculture today, thanks to Full Profile. Thank you. Thank you.